I'm so glad you found my channel, Sweet Uniquities, where everything I do here is always sweet and custom for an event, making it a true uniquity. Today we're going to be doing something not only delicious, but also equally adorable, moldable buttercream pumpkins. Today we're going to be making buttercream clay, and sometimes you'll find that you don't want to make a molded sculpture or a little treat that goes on top of a cake or a cupcake with fondant. Fondant, first of all, is expensive, and second of all, doesn't necessarily taste super great. And I had kind of forgot about edible clay moldable buttercream until my friend Dawn, I miss you Dawn, one of the most creative, thoughtful people that I know, and I miss her dearly, but hopefully we'll get to see her soon. But she had reached out to me around Halloween and said, hey, what was that recipe you used for that buttercream clay that you made, those cupcake toppers for Susie's birthday? And I had done some little limes and some little Mexican hats for Cinco de Mayo. We called it Cinco de Susie. And I had forgotten all about it, but it's a really great way to make some molded items without the yucky taste of fondant, because seriously, most people don't care for that. So Dawn was going to make this creepy rat cake, and let me tell you, or was it rat? No, it might have been like a possum, but it was something to be seen. So Dawn, you never cease to amaze me. I loved that cake idea, and oh gosh, I hate not being in your city anymore. The fun we had, and could still have. But anyway, but this is moldable buttercream. It has all the same ingredients that regular buttercream has in it, but much less liquid. So this, I actually did a half a batch here. I'm using Meaghan Mountford. She has a blog, and she has several different books out. I don't want to call them cookbooks, but idea books. She might have a cookie book. I have one called Sugarlicious. I'll link it down below, and we're going to do some fun stuff out of there. I'd forgotten I even had that book till Dawn reminded me about the clay. In that recipe, I cut this in half. I used a half of a stick of unsalted butter, a small dash of salt, a little dash of vanilla. I used a half of a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. She calls for whole milk. I didn't have any, so I just used the heavy whipping cream. And then I used 2 cups of powdered sugar. And then I'm using gel colors today to color my fondant. It's so awesome. I thought it was fondant. I tricked myself. My clay with gel food colors. So it starts off real crumbly like this. But the more you work with it, you get a real nice moldable, pliable, delicious tasting clay. I really want to encourage that you wash your hands very well before you start this project, because you will be touching every little bit of this. So just be smart. Let's not spread the germs, people. So anyway, so I'm going to keep working with this until I get the color and the consistency that I want, and then we're going to come back and we're going to make some really sweet little pumpkins to put on top of our cupcakes for Thanksgiving. I think it will be a perfect addition to any Thanksgiving dessert table. The other thing is I did, before I colored this, I pulled out a little small amount of white. So I have some white that I can make the stems with, because I thought the little stems would be really cute painted, either maybe gold. We might do them gold. So anyway, I'll be right back, and I will show you how we're going to get this project finished. All right, so I'm just adding some little lines to a ball of edible clay that can you see that? It is really bright in here. Woo! Woo! I think the angels are calling me. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm using this little tool. I'm using the edge of it just to kind of put some lines in there, but honestly, you don't need it. I mean, whatever, people will know it's a pumpkin. I am going to put in here a little stem. So I have kind of pressed down the top so that I have a little indentation for the stem to sit. But I am going to just make a couple of these so you guys can see how cute and easy they are. I wanted to just say while I'm working on this that I am totally thankful for you. If you're still watching this video, congratulations. But I would really love it if you would consider subscribing, maybe liking and commenting on things you might like to see. I sure appreciate the views and the subscriptions. You guys mean the world to me, and I don't know most of you, but also I am just so thankful for my family, my children, my husband, my parents, my sisters and their families, my husband's family. You guys are all awesome. Just really mean the world to me. So I don't think we often tell people enough how much they mean. My friends, you mean the world to me as well. St. Louis people, I miss you. But I think about every one of you often because by now you know my mind never turns off. So anyway, so there's just a little pumpkin. Just make it the shape you want. Put a little dent at the top so we can put a little stem, and then I'm just using this to kind of roll down the side to give it a little bit of an indentation, and it will just look a little more like a pumpkin. Okay. All right. All right. So cute. I love this. This is great, and it tastes, seriously, it tastes really good. It just tastes, it tastes like icing, but it's kind of almost veggie in a weird kind of way. I don't really know how to explain it, but it is good. Way better than fondant. Like, it would take a lot for me to put a piece of fondant in my mouth. So anyway, I'm gonna keep working on these. You guys start thinking about who you're thankful for this time of the year and all year long. And truly, I leave no one out. I'm thankful for each and every one of you and everybody that's touched my life. I think everybody that's touched my life has made me who I am today. So you're all guilty. Thanks. Okay, we'll see you in just a bit for the finished project. I've added some little stems and now they truly look like pumpkins. Just keep in mind, whatever you make with moldable buttercream, it contains butter. So if you sit it on something you really care about, like possibly your favorite linens, it's probably going to leave a mark. So be cautious in that respect. Also, I like to keep these in the refrigerator until I'm ready to top my cake or my cupcakes. I just love how these turned out. I used 2 different shades of orange. I made each little pumpkin slightly different sizes, different shapes. I think they turned out so cute. I know you're going to think of lots of great ways to use buttercream clay, and I can't wait for you to share that with me. So please comment down below if you have some cool ideas on how you might use it. It truly is delicious, and I thank Meaghan for this great recipe. She doesn't know who I am yet, but maybe one day she will. So have a sweet and unique Thanksgiving, and I look forward to spending December with you for some really awesome things for the Christmas holiday.